What's up, guys? It's me, Spectrar, here in another video in Factorio. I feel like I've just been dropped right into it. Let's see if I can remember everything. It hasn't been that long since I played. I should be able to. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary to really worry about these right now. They've made a load of coal. Okay. What was kind of our next goal? We needed to create... We started creating copper. We need to figure out this half of the copper. So instead of worrying about that stuff, let's worry about that for now. We're just gonna let this snake into this single... Why is there creepy music playing? Why is it so loud for me? Okay. Let's see here. How did we do it up here? We got a bunch of these. Let's make another one of those. We're going to need... all of those. Yeah. Okay. So, first off, let's take these. Or are they just theoretical? Is it because I hit shift? Okay. That's probably going to happen a lot. Sorry. Actually, before we put those, let's place these first. Yeah. That. Okay. Is this going to be super full? Let's limit this to 2 rows, if it ever gets to that point. Okay. Now, and do that. So we're gonna need more of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do. Actually, let's go grab some more steel in our pocket. Since we're kind of going through that pretty decently fast. And then we can... Bam, 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 shablam. Make a few more of these. Take the heck out of that, because we are going to bring it up. Yeah. Do one more of these, another steel box, so that way it matches. Now, we will do that. Okay, this is looking happy so far. I don't know why happy was the word I chose, but cannot reach. Oh, I cannot reach. Okay. So we'll just do this for now. String this along as far as it can reach. Just for lengthwise to make it more efficient. And we've got copper being made. Let's do the same limit on this, because if I remember right, we don't go through copper nearly as fast as steel. Okay. Sweet. This is working well so far. Our coal consumption is keeping up pretty easily so far with both of these, which means we can probably already expand our copper and steel production. But I kind of want to get rid of some of these trees. They're just, I feel like they're crowding me, and it's bugging me. But we need to change our power. I don't want to say problem. With this, it generates an output of 60 per second. This thing consumes 30 per second. Okay, so this thing can power 2 generators. We're gonna remove that and move it down. And then, oh, there we go. Okay, what do I have in my inventory? I've got another one of these steam engines. So let's just put it side by side. Yeah. Because then we can take this. Oh, we need one more. Fork it into there. Theoretically. Can something go in between there? Nope. Okay. Just have to do that. Everything's inefficient. Is that hitting both? Does that mean I can just remove that? Yeah, okay. And then this boy is steadily supplying both, right? I'm looking at the numbers and it doesn't seem like it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. Is it because water consumption isn't what it's supposed to be? It's outputting, it's got 200 of 200 of water. Pumping speed is 15. Everything seems worse than it's what it's telling me. What if we put on another pump? Maybe... probably need a couple more of these. Does that help anything? See, this is a pumping speed of 0. Why? Okay. So that clearly did not do what I was hoping it would do. Oh, but water goes in and out, so I can put another one of these. This may be all for just complete nonsense and not actually help at all. I need to go get some stone. We have something making stone. I know it. It's up here. Watch me be going way too slow with all this and just totally get completely overwhelmed by bad guys. Let's fill her up. There we go. Did I grab enough? Yeah, I got 200 rock on me. That should be plenty for now. While we're walking over, let's be making one of those. It's okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click that one. Everything's always in the way. Okay. There we go. Now, I can do that. Get another one of these. Is this thing doing anything now? Pumping 15. This thing's still pumping 0. It's like generating less steam. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so this is keeping everything pressured. It's just output is awful. Doing 6 per second of steam. Why are you consuming so little? Is it just because it's not needed? Maybe because it's just not needed. Maybe my grid's not big enough, so it's just working as much as it needs to. I'm going to go with that and say I'm not stupid, and that I'm just not consuming enough power to make it relevant. I'm going to say it's not my fault. Okay, so let's make, while we're upgrading all of this, because we need these lines to get nice and long. What is the next? We need to start worrying about research, which means I need to start electronic component for basic signaling. I need to get this. Yeah, because I need an assembling machine. But in order to do that, I just need to manually make it. So for now, we can just like off to the side here. Let it consume this power. This can be a nice temporary solution. Oh, that's going to take a while. Okay, so just off to the side here, I can make like just a bunch of these in my inventory and just manually feed it while starting research on this. Yeah. Okay, so that worked. That's finished. What's kind of the next thing that I got some extra stuff in there. What's the next thing I kind of want? Probably a gun turret. Or maybe just a better rifle? Gun turret or rifle, probably, right? Maybe one of those. I just don't know when the bugs start coming. And it makes me really nervous. So let's start the gun turret, because I've got an extra 9 in there. But I just made a whole bunch of... we're going to hopefully not make that too mad at us. And off to the side for now. Put that. Same with you. Um, that. Yeah. Let's get these trees out of the way. It's always good to have more wood for the power poles. I'm assuming that eventually I can like have underground power lines so they're not like in my way. And the reason I'm going so far away is I'm trying to think ahead of room. Because first off, I need these to be able to supply enough of everything. So I need them to be long. But then I need to have room for like branch offs to go produce other things. So I think I'm going to go just past the shipwreck is what I'm thinking. And we'll make this work smarter, not harder, everybody. So we'll do that for now. That probably looks and seems excessive, but in my head it makes sense. Let me know if I'm wrong thinking like that, because I'd hate to... I feel like in the past when I do games like this, I try to keep everything so close that I don't leave myself room for expansion. The only thing I can think of it really hurting me in this game is if that expansion means I can't defend myself properly. Is the only thing I think. See, look how well that's already filling up. We'll get the production down there working, and then we'll expand this as we need. So what we need to do is we need to produce... Get rid of that out of my hand. Is there an easier way of getting it out of my mouse hand? I've just been hitting 1 to get rid of it. You know what I'm talking about? So when I'm like placing down and I'm done, I've just been hitting 1 to get out of my hand. Is there a quicker, easier button to hit? Let me know. I'm too lazy to look it up. Okay, so we need a copper plate and an iron gear for this automation. Now, can I see what the green takes yet? Because I know there's a next level green. Yeah, what do you take to... It's not going to tell me what it takes to make yet. I could Google it, but I guess we'll worry about that when we get there. I made one, so might as well give it to it since it's almost done. Maybe that'll finish it off. Okay, so let's do... See, the only thing that bugs me is that it puts it on a single lane, and I wish it did more. You know what we could do? We could... Let's see if this works. I know I'm getting distracted all over the place. Just bear with me. We're gonna need another power pole, which, by the way, we are running out of. Oh, that is working. So if this becomes backed up, we could start moving it over. That's so dumb, but it totally works. I'm pretty sure there's something that we're going to unlock that like does this automatically, but for now that's my solution. So we're going to branch this stuff off to the right. Is that what we're going to do? Which means we're going to need one of these, And then from here, we can just do as if it's scooting on. There we go. Okay. Get some more power coming up here, since we're so flipping far away. Okay. Yes, that finished. Thank you. Sitting there up there flashing. Okay, so now we have copper and steel on each side, which is good. Copper's gonna fill up way faster. Way faster. Okay, now I gotta figure out what's the best production line, because what am I looking for? This. So it's got to go from steel to that to that. Okay. So if we make one of them, I think we might be able to like use one of these. Let's go crossed. Is that a dumb idea? It might be a dumb idea. Definitely gonna need 2 of these for 1. Does this matter at all? No. Okay, so we're gonna place you down. You are gonna take steel. And then I grab one of these. It can grab from the same place to grab copper. And well, maybe it's simpler just to... I was hoping to, like, keep it in line and go beyond. But that doesn't reach. And I know that's not necessarily the point of those. But it might just be simpler to just have it side by side with one gap. I don't like that because it feels super inefficient. But then essentially do this. So this is cogs. Cogs move into the red research, and then copper comes in with the red research. Its profile feels way too big to where it's going to be super long. I'd rather have it be elongated. Good. Could maybe do something more along. What am I looking for? These lines. Does that work? I feel like this one's going to be pulling too... I guess there's only one way to try find out. Let's course. Did it too far up. Let's at least try it to see if it's gonna do. Yeah. I can't reach. It's easy to forget that you actually have like a character. Okay, so I need you to assemble cogs. And I need you to assemble... Okay, so that does work. Okay. See, that keeps it nicer in line so you can have more of them next to each other. Which is what I like. And then we can essentially do this. For power. Or for getting them off. And on this opposite side, have the actual power, or the actual research guys. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna... Is there a more efficient way to lay out these? Sorry, I'm trying to make things efficient for you guys. If I just do that, then it's only 2 power poles and it powers everything. Yeah, let's do... That can't reach this one. So it has to go there. It can't go... Wait a second. Does that work? Will it move the copper plate? No. But that one can be there. Okay. So it is out of the way of this, like, sideline. Okay. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so I'm going to spend some time. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 6 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I click 6 times? I'll click one more time just because I'm paranoid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably all wrong. But we kind of care. 6 more power poles. I'm going to let that queue up and build. And then after that, we will need to make some of these. So I'll make like 6 of these. And a bunch of those. I'm going to go grab some more steel for my pocket. So that way I have some. Got plenty of copper still. So this is a problem. Now it's not coming in fast enough to fill up on its proper side. Oh, that's funny. Oh well. It tried. Oh, now that it's caught up to this side, it'll just go past. Kind of like this one did. Okay, whatever. It's okay, we'll keep up with production eventually. Okay, so now this is all set up. That one's already working. This one needs to be making cogs. 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 Red research. Red research. Red research. And then we need to start researching. That's already researched. Let's let's start that. Sweet. And then these guys can. Okay. So far, this is actually keeping up. Alright, so let's make a couple more. Let's do 3 more. Well, let's. Got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Another pole. 1, 2, 3. Another pole. Sorry, I'd like to keep things symmetrical and looking nice as much as I can. Little weird tidbits like that, if it's occasional, it doesn't bug me too much, but I like to keep things, pretty looking. I accidentally clicked that again, so it looks like we're making more than what I said originally. Bring another one straight down that way, straight down that way, and then straight down that way. Need another one of them. See, look at that. That was quick. Let's start researching all of these. Couple of these. Let's get the red research down to them. I'm apparently in need a couple more of these. Another one of them. Okay. Or pole setup. Look at that already being finished. We are cruising through this research. Hey, that is actually working really well. And everything's keeping up. Copper especially. However, steel could use a few more friends. So, look how messy that is. Let's fix this a little bit. Okay. Here we go. There's a few more furnaces in production for steel. I'm sure eventually the ore will catch back up. It's already starting to pile up back here, which is good. And then that is way more steel for our production line. Way more is making it past, which is good. And that should back things back up. The research is finished. Now, research for green. If I'm not mistaken, green is actually much harder to make. Which means I may want to. What do you mean you're out of coal? There you go, buddy. You're out of room. Just because it may be important to have a lot of stone, we're gonna suddenly have a bunch, but place down that. Okay. Thank you. Logistics are finished. Let's go ahead and research this. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. These are backwards. There we go. It's like, why aren't those ones working? Are you? Okay. This may be too much to handle the production rate we're making, but that's okay. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Eventually, this stuff is going to catch up and use up all this. But that's okay. You can let it build up in between. So the question is, I don't want to go over these rocks, but now that I'm thinking about it, placing it behind this one and letting it, well, let's, okay, that stuff's done. I think we can go ahead and start that research. See, we're already getting to the point where we're going to start needing green research. Yeah. Let's look at what it takes. Oh boy. Transport belt and inserter are the ingredients. Okay. Okay, that is just iron plate and iron gear. Okay, and then that's also iron plate, gear, and if I'm not mistaken, gear is just iron, but then we need a circuit, which is iron plate and copper cable just takes copper plate. That went from 0 to 100. Probably should have done the entire tutorial. I'm pretty sure it got to that point in the tutorial and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to leave all this for when I get to the game. I did a little bit of research, read research, and then it was just like, you know what? Forget it. So, the question is, where's the best place to put this? Because honestly, is there another... I don't want to cover up the stone section necessarily, so maybe we'll go just past the stone section and start building it this way, but then have the belt feed coming in this way, so it's just opposite of this line. And then we can feed the same research. So I'm gonna clear out these trees real quick. I'm a monster to the habitat, just clearing out trees. Okay, I see it. You're done doing research. Go, chill out for a second. There you go. Ooh, dance show. That stuff looks really cool in the dark. Oh, it's so cool. Look at all this science happening. I wish science was just a bunch of Tesla coils in real life. I'd totally be a scientist if it was just nothing but making Tesla coils run. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna work backwards. Let's make a whole bunch more of these. We're gonna need a whole bunch more steel. Let's go over to our bucket. While that stuff is making, we're probably going to need all 9 of those. So let's grab some raw steel. Our inventory is getting so full. Okay. Great, you're done with that research. Do that one. So at the very end, we are going to have... Oh, I don't even think one of the... Oh, it's doing them all at once because I did a shift click. Okay, but at the very end of the green research is going to be two of the assemblers going into one for the belts, one for the inserter. Okay, so we are going to have an inserter, an assembly there, And then these 2 assemblies. Right? Hold on. Because we need half room for... Why does that look so off to me? We're going to need a bunch of those. This is the burner one. Long hand, we'll have a couple. Ooh. Oh, fast inserter. Okay. Make one of those. A filtered inserter. What's the point of having a filter? Oh, for like moving from assembly to assembly so it doesn't just grab everything? Okay, well, we'll make one just so that we have it. Make a light, because we can. Okay, so we can do that and that. So that means this is green. That means this is that. And this is that. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, we need cogs and iron wheels. So that means we're going to need another one of these. Oh wait, but hold on. Our cogs are also needed for this. So we can do another one of these for cogs. Okay, this flashing thing is really bugging me. Is one gonna be enough to supply both? I'm gonna come look at how this is doing. That was my Discord, by the way, not yours. Yeah, see, this is always sitting on 3. So one could possibly be enough. So we can do insert there and insert there for both of these. This guy also just needs regular steel plates, so let's see if a... Okay, well, we'll eventually get to that because we don't know where the line's going to be. This guy also needs electronics and steel plate. So we're going to need another one of these. God, I always get lost. I want to click from here, but I need to click from over here. So, in the interest of making this more compact, we're going to do that. And then we can have an inserter from there. So this is going to be cogs. This is going to be an electrical circuit. Oh, this is getting long. But in my head, having it long is better than having it super wide, because then it makes this line way longer. And this may be inefficient in the sense that this is all funneling to just one. To one factory. Would it maybe be able to make more than for just one? Does that make sense? So these are just feeding these, but it could feed more, and these are just feeding these, but they could feed way more. Is it better to have more intermediate belts so that we don't get a bunch of this where these ones are just sitting here waiting. That could be. Because missing cogs. But then we're getting into a lot of components into each line. Let's just for fun try this first. Okay, so this requires copper cable. Which is honestly not going to take much. Right, so this is copper, or yeah, copper cable. Then that, or that. This one's gonna be different. So we got steel coming in here. And then we could have copper coming in here, which would allow this guy to do that, hopefully. We won't know until we try. Speaking of like belts and pathways, okay, we do have some underground stuff. Splitter. That just splits between 2 rows. But we will probably need 2 of those. Now I gotta get steel up to this guy. So that's gonna require one of these. And one of those. Right? That reaches? Yeah, that reaches. And then I can put this guy right here. This guy back to here. Am I right in saying this guy needs steel, right? Yeah. Because this thing is reaching all the way up to there. Which means I could do that. I'm probably doing this in the most inefficient way possible. Okay. I can already see a whole bunch of bottlenecks right here, but we've gotten this far, so we're gonna try it just for fun. Okay, so I am going to need an underground for this. Might as well use up the potential of the underground. That could possibly get in the way of all this, but that's okay. And then we're going to do a splitter here. And a splitter there. I need to make a whole bunch more of these. Yeah. Oh, why do I keep doing shift place because of shapes Z. There we go. And then cannot reach. Do that. Then we will have steel. And we gotta figure out the best way to power all of this. Probably very inefficiently. I think that powers all that, and then that powers all that. Okay, so there's already a problem. This power pole can't be there. And it's not needed. Perfect. And why did I say it needed to go the other way? Hold on. Rotate, 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 rotate. Okay. I have rotated that around. We're gonna do that. Okay, that research is done. Yeah, see, this is already piling up a bunch of everything. So is that. So is that. So that's where my inefficiency is really biting me in the butt. Is that this is feeding up electronics and gears. So I could have electronic and gears in a pathway right here. And then another pathway of those for the arm things, inserters, and the belts. And then theoretically I could have fewer and fewer, or more and more of each stage, and fewer of the initial ones. And then this space would be less inefficient right here, because if I just did this, I'd cookie cutter this and place it right here, and I'd have all this dead space. Which means that this stuff needs to spread down by at least, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 spots. Okay, but at least we got it kind of figured out. At least a way to do it, but we'll space it out and do it properly next time. Sorry. The fact that it didn't grab that for the next one bugged me a little bit, so I'm going to do that. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to stop. We started doing some good research. We're almost done with all the just straight up red research. And we've started looking into how we're going to do this. A first very inefficient design. But we'll take this and make it better. By shifting everything down. And making it way more efficient. And that way, if future assemblies require those components, it can technically tap off of those feeds going this way. If it needs to. Okay, yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.